Good morning. I'm Parampreet Singh. Welcome to the Meditation Questions podcast, part of the Immersion Meditation Network. Meditation without gods, reincarnation, afterlife, or the supernatural. If you'd like to support us, please visit meditationquestions.com. Today's question: can you learn meditation from a book or an app? The short answer, yeah, you can. You pretty much can. It's a short answer, but it's not like a super high endorsement with spectacular confidence answer, but the answer is still, yes, you can. Books and meditation have a grand tradition together. A lot of the meditative literature, mostly in sutra form, are in a written form. Of course, they initially started out verbally, what we might consider as audio books in live time. Or if I wanted to be a bit more self-promotional, I might say those scriptures in the oral form were the original podcasts. There were supplemental materials to the direct instruction given by a meditation teacher. So, meditation and books, they have a long history together. But what about the question, can you learn meditation only from a book? You can definitely get far in meditation only from a book. You can learn about techniques, stories. It gives you material to reflect on. It can give you inspiration. But what a book can't give you is accompaniment on the path. Yes, you can take inspiration from others who are on the path, and someone who's very open-hearted and can feel a direct connection with the writer can feel a sense of accompaniment. And that's very important. But it's different from accompaniment of live human beings going along the path, learning what you're learning together with you. In a previous podcast, I talked about Sangha, and that's what I'm trying to intimate here, the idea of Sangha. It can accelerate your meditation skill and knowledge and understanding of self if you have living meditators meditating with you, and if you have an experienced meditation teacher helping guide you along the path. And one reason it can really help is they can give you feedback in real time. I like to use the analogy of sports and music a lot in this podcast, and it really also applies here. A coach, whether that be a sport coach, a music teacher, or a meditation teacher, can see things that you might not be seeing yourself or aware of that need to be tweaked in order to improve your progress in whatever you're trying to excel at. In meditation, it's mostly your perspective on the meditation techniques and principles. Such a person can point out tiny details which can often result in big improvements. In a sport, this could be simple things like how you place your hands on, say, a baseball bat, if it's a baseball coach, or your attitude when you come to practice, your mindset when you're performing. This is key. The attitude towards practice is the single most important factor in success after the basics of skill and knowledge have been learnt. Having someone model a light-hearted but focused intensity can do wonders for your meditation practice. It's invaluable, and that can't really be learnt from a book. There's this natural thing that most of us have experienced, that we can take on the excitement someone else has and join in it. A great example of this is kids playing and singing. I mean, I love having an actual cup of tea, but I admit to having a lot of excitement over pretend tea with little kids. Or I normally don't get too excited about the sequence of letters in the alphabet, but start singing them along with kids, and suddenly it's the greatest piece of musical composition ever created. Normally, I don't really wonder about which direction the wheels on the bus go, but bring an enthusiastic kid singing that song, and it's really exciting that they go round and round. Similarly with sports. Now, sports is this made-up thing that a group of athletes collect and pretend to represent a specific city, even though often most of them aren't even from that city. But, when I'm out at a sporting event or watching a sporting event with friends and family, we all get this pretend excitement, which is still genuine emotion. The emotion is genuine, but the excitement is a veiled excitement, pretending like somehow all of these athletes represent us or me or the city I happen to be living in. And that's what it's like in joining others on the path. You can draw on their enthusiasm and passion and let it ignite similar feelings inside of you. A great meditation teacher can truly inspire and bring forth reserves of dedication, commitment, and stamina from within you. Reserves you might have no idea even existed inside of you. Call it a revelation of the self, where you realize how much you are truly capable of. In this revelation, seemingly fixed boundaries that you didn't even realize existed, boundaries you thought that were the truth and undeniable, are pushed aside, and you're able to achieve more than you thought possible. A living teacher, coach, mentor can ignite that fire inside of you. But here's the twist. Sometimes a living teacher or coach might hinder your progress or crush your enthusiasm. Some teachers and coaches may not have your best interests at heart. They may be controlling or overpowering or manipulative or trying to get something else from you. This is a common occurrence. Stories of discouraging or overbearing or abusive teachers are almost a daily event. Sometimes you'd have been better off not enlisting the help of a teacher or coach at all. But if we're talking about sincere, loving, ethical teachers, they really can be a big help. If we're talking about a sincere, loving, ethical meditation community, it really can be a big help. They can support you in enthusiasm and dedication. Another way a meditation teacher or coach can help is by understanding the ups and downs of progress as you try to master a skill. A book or a meditation app can't replicate those things. I hinted at this when I said a teacher can give you feedback in real time, and this is what I was referring to. Inevitably, no matter the skill you're trying to learn, you're going to come up against obstacles. It's going to feel like times during which, wow, I can't believe what I'm learning or how I'm feeling or the change that's happening inside me and in my life. This is just spectacular. And there's going to be times when it seems like I've been doing this thing over and over again day after day, month after month, maybe even year after year, and nothing seems to have changed. Things just seem to have plateaued. Someone who's been on that journey can help you understand that journey, can guide you into overcoming these feelings of lack of progress. Or maybe there really is a lack of progress and something needs to be changed. Someone who knows that journey can help you identify what needs to be changed and how to change it. A book, or I guess in sort of modern day experience, a meditation app, can't replicate those things. They can give you wisdom about those things, and you can become aware of those things within yourself, but some habits are more easily identified by other people because of our own blind spots. So yes, for the most part, you can learn meditation from a book or an app, but your progress might be slow and you won't get live feedback or transferred enthusiasm. But on the other hand, the positive is you'll be in charge of your own journey. No one can discourage you unjustly. What you achieve is up to you. So if you don't have access to a good meditation teacher, I still encourage you to dive into all the resources available to you. Books, apps, podcasts, documentaries, everything that's available right now. That's the great thing about the modern age. Anything you want to learn, there is an ocean of wealth of material that you can draw from. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to support Meditation Questions, visit meditationquestions.com.